Hi, it's Carrie at Thornton Farms, and I'm going to put the camera so it's actually on the goats and not me. But they're in the background right now while I tell you that we're going to be talking about breeding plans in this video. It's always so much nicer looking at them than me. So, Sulfur is being grumpy, but Sulfur is going to be obviously sticking around for breeding season. All the girls might stick around for the breeding season, or some might be going. Trixie back here might be going because she's really aggressive, and I just don't know, like the unregistered does, I'm getting too many unregistered does, so her being super aggressive kind of signs her sale warrant. So if anybody does go, it'll probably be her. She is Little Gray's mother, and Little Gray will stay as an unregistered doe in our herd until she's bred, and if she proves out or doesn't prove out, she will stick around. These little girls, Sundance and Ice Cap. So for people who actually follow our channel, they saw when Sundance and Ice Cap were born. They saw that I really, really liked Ice Cap, which is the lighter colored one. But I do love Sundance too. Sundance is beautiful. She's honestly growing better than her sister and everything. So Sundance is staying. She will be an unregistered doe in our herd. But I don't have good news about Ice Cap. Ice Cap has an extra teat. So unfortunately, Ice Cap will be going. Yes, you will. Sorry. I know. I'm sad too, because I really loved you. But Ice Cap will be going because I can't have a doe that has an extra teat. It's just not good to keep passing that genetic line down. Sorry, somebody was coughing. This hay, they're just, I don't know. Hay we got, they seem to be, there must be something hard in it or something, because a lot of them have been gnawing on it and then having little coughs here and there. So I'm gonna move here. Hopefully the sun doesn't streak up the camera too much because I can see the light beam. It's hard to get a good view. So this little guy here is her son, and he's been castrated. So he will be going with the Weathers when they go. This guy's a Weather, and he'll be going with the Weathers when they go. She's Phoebe. She's unregistered, but comes from registered lines, which I feel like we're beating a dead horse here with that conversation. But she'll be sticking around. Obviously, we just got her. Willow, which is the gold one here, she's sticking around. We just bought her as well, and she'll be sticking around, and she's registered. So Willow is registered, and she will be bred to Flint this year. Phoebe is unregistered, and she will probably be, honestly, being unregistered, she can be exposed to anybody I want to expose her to, because I can't register her offspring at this point, and both my bucks are registered anyways. So I might breed her to Darth Vader, or I might breed her to Flint. But that also gets into a different topic that I'll try to discuss a little later in this video. Okay, who are you? Firefly. Firefly, you're going to Flint again this year in hopes that you give us a doling out of you in Flint. Fiona, you're going to Flint this year because I want a doling out of you in Flint, and you gave me a buckling last year. So, like, meet your proper requirements here, my friends. You guys are supposed to give me does so I can expand / enhance the herd. You gave me $2, so you need to give me a doe. We are keeping one of your bucks this year as a polled buck to breed to unrelated does. The Willow will be bred to Flint this year because Flint is going to be leaving after breeding season. So I want to get as many does bred to Flint that I can. So Little Miss, will be bred to Flint as well. And I don't know, I have to do inventory. Just a second. I guess I didn't talk about her. So this is Willow's daughter. So Willow is a registered doe, but the sire wasn't registered, so unfortunately at this point I cannot register her. So she'll be an unregistered doe, but she's going to stick around. Again, same situation as Little Gray. We're going to figure out how she does, and if she does well in this herd, then she'll get to stay. If she doesn't, then she probably will go because she's unregistered, and I need to have my amount of registered does higher than my unregistered does as we do show our goats. So let's move on to Peanut. Peanut is our breeding catastrophe this year because she's registered. She's from registered lines. We lost her mom, so that was really sad. I'm just glad that her mom did give us a doeling this year so that we have a doeling out of her mom and Flint. But now, that speaking, Flint is my buck this year, pretty much. So I cannot breed her to... Well, I probably could breed her Flint, but I just don't want to because that's breeding father to daughter, and we haven't really proved Flint out enough for that to make sure that we're not gonna end up with traits that we don't want. So I just don't think that that's worth the risk. But she is, and she can't, no way, no how, be bred to Darth Vader because Darth Vader is the son of Firefly, and Firefly is last year's daughter of Fern, which is Peanut's mom. So Firefly is Peanut's older half sister. They have the same mother, different sire. And then Darth Vader, which is over there. Darth Vader is the son of Firefly and Flint, which Flint is over there somewhere. Flint is right there. You can't see him through everything. And the light's really playing tricks on this camera right now. Hi, Flinty. Can you come over here so we can see you better? Thank you. Still can't see him great, and I'm super zoomed in, but that's Flint. He's the father of Peanut and Darth Vader. And then Peanut and Peanut and Firefly share the same mother. So it's a no-go there for me. Just too much interbreeding there for me. So he's a definite no on Peanut. He will never breed to Peanut. But we will be keeping him as he is our breeding. Let's focus over here on him, if we can see him very well. He is of our breeding, and he's now a buck with our herd name on him. So I'm hoping to keep him around, especially if he produces good offspring. And we have brought in some unrelated lines to him to help. I'm also in the market to switch Flint out. And I do have a couple bucks lined up to figure out which one is going to fit best with our herd. So that's coming. Okay, so this is Freya, and she will be also bred to Flint before he goes, as she also gave us twin bucklings this year, and I would really like to chance a doeling before Flint leaves. So to recap all of this, last year the only doelings we got out of Flint were Little Peanut, Ice Cap, Sundance, and Little Gray. 3 of those does are not registered, and 1 of those does has an extra teat, so will not be staying on our farm. To recap that is my breeding plans for this year. Most everybody is getting bred to Flint, and then Flint is hopefully going to a new home to put new genetics in somebody else's herd. We were hoping to trade him out, but trading is just not looking like it's going to be an option. So at this point, I'm going to use him and then try to sell him to recoup some money to purchase a new buck that I'm looking at. So that will be in future videos, because Flint will be eventually sold, or he just can't stay here after he breeds this year. So, because I need to bring in new genetics, because I can't leave Peanut unbred. I don't have a buck for her, so I have to get a buck to breed her. All right, see you on the next one. Bye.